Hello, I hope everybody's well this evening. It is about 10:15 on Wednesday night, and I really need to get to bed, but I wanted to film this tonight in case while I'm doing this using the kits I made up, whether I realize that I forgot to add anything to your kits so that I can do that tomorrow night without having to rush on Friday to get it done. So I'm working on Friday, but you could possibly pick up your kit at any time during the day, as my husband is really lucky and he is still working from home. So if I knew what time you were coming, I would just have him set it out. And don't feel like you have to come on Friday. The entire weekend I'll be pretty much here, and can set it out anytime. So this is November's Class to Go kit, and the entire kit is centered around this stamp set called Tag Buffet. I have managed to use every single stamp on this stamp set for your kit. And as I mentioned on the Facebook event group, if you don't have this stamp set, I hope you're able to find some alternatives to do, but do note that all of the pieces were cut for use of this stamp set, so you might have some random pieces that you can't use. If you want to order this stamp set and you didn't order it, I will offer it to you as the same price as the people who ordered it along with the class. It was $37. So if you have paid for the class at $15, you will save on this stamp set. So let me just figure out which card I'm going to do first. I will do this card first. So this card is just a quick Christmas card with some nice sentiments. It uses Pear Pizzazz, and this is the Heartwarming Hugs paper. And you might have either one of these patterns depending on which kit you got. Maybe you have one of each, but either one will work, of course. So we're going to fold the card base in half. That was really bad. I should have scored that ahead of time. Okay. But I will be able to cover that, so I'm not too worried. I'm going to use my liquid glue to attach this piece. Here. There we go. And this piece just goes in the center here. I want to make sure it's lined up at the top. And it's possible you might have a little extra hanging over the edge here, as I do. And I'm just going to trim that with my scissors to clean that up. There we go. Okay, this label is from Tasteful Touches, and it is a really great set with some really good label shapes. This card uses Mossy Meadow, so I'm going to get that out. And we're using the Merry Christmas. So I'm just going to ink that up. And center it on here as best I can. There we go. Try and keep my stamps put away as I go so they're not sticking everywhere. And I included the Holly and Berries stamp on this one. So let me just grab my tiny blocks. And I stamped these in black and then colored them in. So my black stamp pad. There we go. I'm just going to let that dry for a little bit, and I'm going to stamp the inside of the card. Again in Mossy Meadow. With this nice sentiment. I'll read it to you here. May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness. So that's a really nice sentiment for the inside of a card. And I just realized I don't have my foam mat down, so hopefully this works. Yep, not bad. This is a photopolymer stamp set. And with those, I always like to use a foam mat underneath. Okay, I'm just going to quickly color this in. I am using Light Mossy Meadow blends and nothing fancy. I'm just going to fill it in. If you don't have the blends, you can use the Stampin' Markers, or even what are they called? The watercolor pencils. You can use that as well. This is Light Real Red, just for the berries. Again, nothing fancy. So stick this on. And I just realized I did not get my dimensionals out, so I'm going to have to go and grab those. I'm filming this live, and I do not edit these videos, so this is hopefully a one-take thing, because I don't have time to do that. Someday maybe. Okay, so the dimensionals, just to pop this up a little bit. This is a new package and it doesn't want to come undone for me. There we go. Once we got one started, the rest are gonna come off easier. I recently learned that one Stampin' Dimensional costs about 2 cents. So they're pretty economical. And this, let me just check my original. Yeah, and put it down a little low here on the card. And I have ribbon. And I'm just going to use my bow maker just because I have it right here. That's too small. Let's see if that's better. That's going to work. Go. Just gonna trim off the ends here. And get out my glue dots. Like that. And it looks like I might need a glue dot to keep these wonky ends down. Just do that. And that. So that's the first card. It's a nice, quick and easy card. Especially if you have everything cut out. Cards like this are really fast to just crank out a bunch in a row. That's what I like to do when I'm making a large stack of cards, is have everything ready and just become my own little assembly line. Okay, next, let's do this one because it is the most time consuming.